My friend, you'll sleep, fall and die. Na utaacha nikiwaambia ukweli. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time or wherever it is that you're watching us from. My name is James Kinuthia, the guy who gives you safety tips. And particularly today, I want to talk about home safety. And what do I want to address? Have you heard this common phrase, oh, ukianguka kwa bafu, you don't survive? Right? We have heard it for so many times. And people fall in bathrooms, even today. I'm sure there's someone who slipped in their bathroom and fallen down. Now, chances are very high, and especially if you're an adult, when you fall in the bathroom, it is never the same. Kids have they're just magnificent. They'll fall. They'll bounce back in a month or two. But there's a certain age when you're an adult, 35 kuelekea ukipiga kona ya 40, every fall you ever experience, you'll always feel it for the rest of your life. Now, why am I bringing this up? Because when you are building these houses, and when you are looking for these houses to rent, we look for the nice tiles that have been installed. You know, we look for beauty. But in the bathroom, you're dealing with water and soap. Your chances of sleeping in a bathroom are always in the upwards of 50%. So what have you done about it in your home? What am I basically alluding to? I'm alluding to non-sleep mats in your bathroom. If you do not have them, please install them. All right? They are the small ones that I've seen being sold even on Gigi. And I've seen even, I think it's China Square or Panda Mart, they have this roll that has a plastic sort of perforated. You could actually fill it in your entire bathroom. And it is a very affordable option so that you can install it in your bathroom, that whenever you are getting into the bathroom or out of the bathroom, there is an opportunity for you to be protected from a slip. As I speak about this, I think it was about 2 or 3 days ago, my son was running to the sink to wash his hands, and there was some water next to the sink. He slipped and his head hit the sink so hard that it sounded like either the skull or the sink has broken. So I'm talking about real life experiences. And what can we do about it? You know, you say, oh, ni bahati mbaya, sio bahati mbaya. As long as there is a liquid, someone is going to sleep. So have mats, even right outside the bathroom, because you could have an unslip mat in the bathroom. But the moment you step out of the bathroom, and the corridor tiles are totally different from the bathroom tiles, because probably you have non-slip tiles, all right? Good. But then on the corridor, are they non-slip? So consider a mat that the moment you get out of the bathroom, you actually dry your feet before you start walking to wherever you want to dress for. I know it sounds so obvious. You might even be asking, why are you doing this video? And we know, my friend, you'll slip, fall and die. Na utaacha nikiwaambia ukweli. Get non-slip mats. Get a mat outside your bathroom to dry your feet. Staircases. As I speak, my next door neighbor from my office slid from his stairs, his own built house. He's undergoing physiotherapy. Tens of thousands being spent. And not to mention the pain that he's undergoing. I mean, look at how slippery your stairs could be and take care of them. If you need to mat them, if you need to do anything about it, that is if you can. And I know some of you will argue, oh, Kang'ethe alijenga nyumba akaeka sleeping tiles kwa stairs tufanye nini? How about you watch the shoes that you're wearing? How about you consider the Crocs? Crocs zikiisha, I mean, si lazima Croc itoboke ndio ibadilishwe. Surely, the moment imemaliza ile grain huku chini, I mean, do away with it. Some of us tunavaa Croc mpaka inatoboka. Wakati tutasikia mguu inakanyanga chini ndio utabadilisha. You will slip, you will fall, and you will spend more than replacing those Crocs or even slippers. So I'm talking about common sense issues that are making us face, I mean, people are in hospitals as we speak with broken spines. Why? Aliteleza kwa stairs, aliteleza kwa bafu. Na tunafanya hata harambee tukikuchangia simply because you did not want to replace a Croc or you did not want to buy a mat for that bathroom door. So, I mean, let's consider this. Let's talk about even electricity at home. You're putting up lights. Kids are going to be playing at those sockets. In fact, if you're connecting Christmas lights, wacha kuweka kwa hizi sockets za chini. Find a way of connecting where you are terminating and getting the power. Let it at least be a socket that is at least higher where the kids cannot access it. Ensure the cables have nothing broken so the kids cannot play with these lights. Because they're excited, they want to see the lights. Some even want to put them in the mouth. It is obvious. Do I need to say what could happen? A fire, electrocution, or even electric shock. I want you to enjoy your holidays without mambo mingi. Now let's talk about open plan kitchens. And those of you who actually have toddlers, kameanza kutembea, si ndio? They can access the kitchen. Sasa hata amerefuka kidogo, anaweza fikia the top of the plates or the cooking units. Utastukia kameekelea mkono na kamechomeka, ama kameenda kamevuruta sufuria ikiwa na maji moto ikamwagikie mwili mzima. You'll stay in Kenyatta for more than 6 months. It burns in it. And I know I say it, you think I'm excited about it. All right? I'm not acting a horror movie as I speak. I'm telling you the reality. As we speak, there are people actually who are in hospitals because their children access the kitchen. So, even with an open plan kitchen, can you find a way of just barricading, particularly that area where is anything hot? You're going to do a lot of cooking. You're going to be drinking a lot this season, and I have no problem with drinking. But even as you drink at home, please watch out. Be cautious. Drink safely. Do I need to talk about drinking and driving? Chukua Uber. Sahi, in fact, if there is one thing I've heard that is so common among Uber drivers, is that wanafinyiliwa sana. You guys have a lot of discounts. The trips are not making sense. It means it's even cheaper to take an Uber kutoka Karen hadi Lang'ata, ama kutoka Karen hata kama unaishi Thika. You'd rather take an Uber and go home, get home safely. Na kama ulikuwa umeenda na gari na utaki kuiwacha, my friend, hata afadhali ulale tupiganange asubuhi ulilala nje, then we collect your body hapa Thika Road, tusemange afadhali angeenda nyumbani. Choose your fights carefully, right? But at the end of the day, drink safely, get an Uber to get you home. This is a festive season, and I promise you, as we speak, kuna watu wataona January. I could be one of them, God forbid. Right? But I'm telling you, let it not be because of a choice that you made, even after I talked about it. Let it be natural there. Ukilala ukose kuamuka ni sawa. Ukipigwa na heart attack, hiyo ni sawa. But umeenda umekunywa ukadecide unataka gari inajua nyumbani. Gari December inasahau nyumbani, hata hiyo inataka kuenda holiday. So haitakumbuka njia ya nyumbani. You'll sleep in a ditch and you will die. So when it comes to first aid, for example, basic first aid, we actually do offer the training at SafePro Limited. So book your slot, bring your nannies. Now this is a holiday season. Before you release them to go to Mashambani, you could actually bring them for a day or two of training. And we'll just handle the basics. We'll not go to the full first aid. We'll not go to emergency childbirth. We'll just handle what? Choking, burns, drowning, simple issues that could actually happen at home. And I've actually even done a video before and asked you, if you received a call, what would you do? So just prepare them. Invest in your own safety. Invest in your own children. So call us, email us, talk to us on our socials, book your training. Thank you.